exactly what he's thinking here.
Trying to line up Kevin. Oh, what do we have here? Wait a minute. One referee down. Who's that? Matthew's got the key.
Did Matthew knock the referee down?
We saw our camera racing around to try to...
Matthew picked his pocket. He's got the key, but I don't know if that's a good idea because the only thing between him and Randy is that door, and Randy's waiting on him.
I think
Matthew's deciding not to go in.
Matthew is quickly realizing the error of his ways. Oh, my God.
Kevin got him from behind. Then Matthew hit him with the door.
Oh, and a kid. Not like this, Kevin. Oh, Randy.
My God. What does it take to put away Rowdy Randy Forrest? What is Matthew? What in the hell?
More of them coming from the back. Who are these goons? Do you recognize any of these young men?
Oh, this
has descended into pure chaos. Referees down all over the place. Randy being victimized, being mugged in here, jumped. No choice but to throw this match out. And Randy just at the mercy of four men, or if you want to call them that, I don't know. I don't know how many of these interlopers are even old enough to drive yet, but... Oh, and Randy just goes after the closest one to him, fighting all four of them off. Here comes Bjorn. Franchise player has left the broadcast position. I don't want to speculate where he's headed or what he's going to do, but somebody's got to put a stop to this. This is a melee. Well, fans, as futile an attempt as this may seem, I'm going to try to get an answer out of this man here, Matthew Pruitt, on what we saw tonight. You, once again, are a part of one of the most embarrassing, despicable, disgusting things I've ever seen happen in the PWA arena. And I guess they had to, I guess you weren't able to get the job done by yourself, were you? Oh, yeah. Hey, Kevin, you're a real fighting champion, aren't you, man?
I'm glad you got to meet my cousins. We got Blake Pruitt right here, Blake Pruitt right here behind you. You already know my brother, Matthew Pruitt. We are the only Pruitts, baby. Woo!
I hope that you're proud of what you pulled off there tonight because, quite frankly, it's embarrassing to be standing here with you holding that title the way that you conducted yourself tonight.
No, what's embarrassing is I allow people like Randy to get in the ring with me. The only Pruitts are taking over, baby. Aaron Hurt, you better watch your mouth with me. I could have you on the streets. I know the guy that makes your paychecks, all right?
Well, is this the entourage that's going to be traveling with the champion from now on?
Aaron Hurt, like I said, the only Pruitts, we're taking over, baby. And as a matter of fact, I get to decide when I'm spoken to. This interview's done. I got a title to go celebrate. Aaron? I think this interview's over.
Not soon enough. Only Pruitts. Indeed. Hello fans, Aaron Hurt and Chris Pruitt here with PWA Rush. We have got another exciting lineup for all of you fans. We're going to be featuring the United States Championship on the line in a rematch.
You hear that?
I'm hearing some very familiar music out there, franchise player. I think it means that we might be having a special guest. What do you know about this?
Listen, I am just here for the ride. I'm glad to be here. PWA President Chris Pruitt here with Aaron Hurt, and I am excited to see the rematch between Bjorn and JTH.
That is what we have in store for our main event, plus more great action with the stars of the PWA. But fans, let's take it down to ringside right now because I believe we're going to have a very special competitor for our opening match.
Oh, it's getting closer.
Well, there you see him, fans. The Buckeye Kid making his usual spectacular entrance here to the delight of the fans. It's only appropriate with the football season in full swing that we have the Buckeye Kid joining us here once again. Franchise player, welcome.
It has been a while since we have seen the Buckeye Kid here at the PWA Arena, and the fans seem excited. It's Buckeye season. It's in the air, Aaron.
Well, indeed it is. The Scarlet and Gray are back on the right track after a tough early season loss, but we're going to see what the Buckeye Kid has for everyone here inside the squared circle. He was always a rather formidable opponent despite his stature, just simply the unknown. The fact
it's still going here in the arena, Aaron. We've got some Buckeye fans with us tonight.
Oh, indeed we have.
Better watch out. You don't turn your back on Jimmy Fahrenheit, one half of the PWA Tag Team Champions. With his manager, A.I.R on the outside of the ring, Buckeye Kid is taken front and center. He is ready to do battle with the King of Swole, Mr. Jimmy Fahrenheit.
Well, there's little doubt about which side the fans are on in this particular contest. Jimmy Fahrenheit and A.I.R, yes, they're out there prowling around. At least A.I.R is with that championship belt.
You know, he puts that on his shoulder like he won it. He's so proud of himself having the tag team champions under his tutelage. I think Jimmy Fahrenheit is calling into question the tassels on the boot of the Buckeye Kid. He's not happy. He wants to be the only one with tassels.
Jimmy Fahrenheit is quite vain, quite egotistical. Some would say that that's given him the edge.
Well, those are some of his bright spots, I'll tell you that. We want to thank everybody for joining us here again on youtube.com/PWA Ohio. Aaron, the numbers have been on fire. People love the new Rush series.
We have had a fantastic response. It's been a great pleasure for us to be bringing you all of this great in-ring action from the PWA Arena. All of this went down on Saturday, October the 2nd. We'll be back at the PWA Arena on Saturday, October the 23rd. So fans, make sure that you are checking in regularly at PWAOhio.com to get those tickets the moment that they go on sale. But we're still having a little bit of dialogue here between our two competitors as they psych each other out and size each other up before we get the match underway. The bell has rang. We have referee Rose Montgomery in there, back in action full time after
Buckeye Kid calling a halt. He wants to show off just a little bit more. It seems to really be getting under the skin of Jimmy Fahrenheit.
Well, as we just commented about his ego and his arrogance and his narcissism, sometimes it's very easy to aggravate somebody when you know that they're prone to that kind of behavior. But yeah, Jimmy Fahrenheit clearly not the aggressor here so far.
He seems to be getting easily frustrated here tonight, and I don't think that's going to bode well for him against the Buckeye Kid. The Buckeye Kid has got some high-flying aerial tactics that he will unleash on Jimmy Fahrenheit and his manager if he's not careful. So he better get in the ring and he better get to business.
But one of the reasons the Buckeye Kid is so beloved by the PWA fans because of his dynamic athleticism and his unpredictability. They lock up, waist lock. Oh, quick go behind into the roll up. What do we have here? Oh, wait, what? Well, fans, we're seeing this play out just as you are. Producer Cudas, franchise player.
We're
on camera here.
What just happened? Was that a 3 count?
What appeared to be, it was awfully sudden. I'm not sure what to make of this situation.
Buckeye Kid just got rolled up like he was a sack of potatoes.
Well, this situation doesn't appear to be over yet.
No, what are they doing now? Wait, what are they doing? They've got the Buckeye Kid from behind. They're going to take the mask off, Aaron. I don't know what's going on here.
No, we're still trying to figure out this puzzle. The match ended quite abruptly. Buckeye Kid rolled up. Well, it's all starting to make a little bit more sense now.
That's Jordan Carlisle. Oh, this is some big ruse they've been playing on all of us.
Well, I don't know what they thought that they pulled, but I hope that they're proud of themselves They just...
Look at them. Do they look proud?
I could say several things about the way that they look, but right now we're talking about what they've just done, which has upset the fans greatly, which is...
Hey, did you idiots really think that Jimmy was going to lose to the Buckeye Kid? Come on now. Three-time champ, PWA Tag Team champ, the King of Swole. I could go on and on. That
Please
is
don't.
Jimmy
Aaron,
Fahrenheit.
thank you.
Are you guys all sad now that we fooled you?
You know what? This makes me sick.
You know why? Because you guys are so easy to fool because you all live in dumb Lancaster, Ohio. You know what? Hey, Carlisle, tell them about their beloved Ohio State.
You better watch how you talk about the Buckeyes here in Lancaster.
In the entire country. Only you dumb people would like a terrible team like Ohio State Buckeyes.
Dude, you know where he got this? You know where he got this jersey at? The Dollar General, because it's so cheap.
Stole it, knowing these
so
two
cheap.
guys.
At the end of the day, Jordan Carlisle, Jimmy Fahrenheit, Casino Heat, tag team champs.
You know, Aaron, you cannot take away what they've done in the tag team division, but man, they make me sick.
No, I've had about enough of the antics of these three men, and I'm certainly using that term loosely. We've got some comments from JTH going from bad to worse in this case, but anything to get the cameras off of these fools.
Yeah, we've got the main event tonight, Bjorn against the newly christened JTH, and we got words from him earlier.
That's right. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I am the PWA US champion. Scratch that. I am the new JTH champion. Because that's exactly who I am. And I am the best. Anybody that gets in front of me, it doesn't matter who they are. Could be that big Swedish meatball Bjorn. Could be that little pocket rocket. It could be the handy Mandy. Could be anybody. Steps in the ring with me. Especially Sam Houston. I already beat him. I beat Sam Houston and sent him out of town with his tail between his legs. So PWA, get ready for the JTH experience.
JTH defends the U.S. Championship in the main event.
Hello to quality time at Marco's. Hello to the best part of the day and to making someone else's. Say hello to late nights and to the best night ever. These are the primo moments, and they call for Italian quality pizza. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce with a history in the making from the original Gianmarco recipe. Say hello to an authentic favorite. Every store, every day, the Italian way. Hello, Primo.
Rocket Josh Benson on the way to the ring for his scheduled match here. His opponent, the shotmaker Cody King.
How does AR4 change so fast? Is there a telephone booth there in the back somewhere?
Well, he is indeed out here with his other client here in the PWA.
How do we start seeing less of AR4? This is it's becoming the AR4 show. This is too much. There, Cody King saying this is his house, and it could be his house tonight. If he can defeat Josh the Rocket Benson, that's going to bump him up in the rankings. We've got the United States Championship up next in the main event, and both of these guys would definitely like a crack at whoever comes out as the U.S. champion tonight.
You can bet they would. Squaring up here, center of the ring. A little bit of trash talking. Might be the only thing that Cody King has shown that he can do well here in the PWA. Oh, big right hand slap across the jaw.
My God. Oh! And a clothesline for his troubles. Cody King flat on the back, flat on the mat.
Whipped across, scooped up with ease. Big slam.
Look at the power being exhibited here by Josh the Rocket Benson. I don't think he knows how strong he is.
Well, he's certainly not intimidated by his opponent. Or that little cretin out there, Air 4, thumb to the eye.
Well, that wasn't funny, the thumb to the eye, but the fact that somebody could possibly be afraid of Air 4 is hilarious to me. But there you see, he does serve a purpose, and that's what Cody King has enlisted him for, is so he can add to his benefit there.
Well, Cody's been having to settle for the loser's share of the purse as of late. He needs to get a victory here.
Well, if Rocket can stay away from those ropes, he can stay away from the prying hands of Air 4.
A big back elbow. Cody King seems to have weathered the early onslaught from the Rocket.
Following right up on it. That's what you got to do. You got to stay right on top of these guys.
No, we've never said that Cody King lacks potential. Look at that float over. Oh,
he's gonna give him a crucifix.
Was looking for the crucifix, but there's that streak that you talked about. Holds on, turns it into the side salto. Just
powered out of that. I thought it was going to be a crucifix backslide. Ooh, that was
only one count though.
Wow. Cody King quick to kick out. Josh the Rocket Benson. That just when you think you've seen it all, he goes and adds that.
No, he seems to improve every time he is in the ring. Series of clotheslines here. Look
6,
at this.
7, 8, 9. Only 9.
Oh, he's winding up.
10.
Look at the whiplash.
Cody King is face first, but now you've got Air 4 up on the 8th.
That might be the only thing saving him right now.
Rocket was about
defeat.
Rocket was about ready to take a swing at Air 4. I think they're having words.
Oh, all the way to the arena floor there. Rough landing on the concrete. You see he's favoring the knee.
I think he might have tweaked something there.
Or it looks like perhaps the hamstring.
Or, Charlie horse or something. Something has absolutely happened to the Rocket's leg.
Oh, my. Right into the ring post. Referee has all the latitude to disqualify Cody King for this assault on the outside, but he's instead using his 10 count. Oh, wow. Did you hear that?
Hear it. I saw the sweat coming off his chest through his shirt.
This match has gotten very intense.
Rocket is favoring that leg, though. Something has happened to that leg. That would be a shame if this match ended because of injury. Cody King's going right to work on it, and that's what he needs to do. You cannot feel bad for your opponents. If they're injured, you jump on it.
I think Cody King would be the last person guilty of such a thing. But, yeah, he took immediate advantage being the first one in the ring, and as we saw, Rocket Josh Benson very slow to make his way back in, was pounced upon, has just been at the mercy of these two thugs.
We've got to come up with a better name for Air 4 than a thug. When I see Air 4, I don't think of a thug, but I understand what you're trying to get to there.
No, I agree. That may be
a snake in the grass.
May have been a poor choice of words, but the fact of the matter is that Josh Benson is apparently incapacitated. I spoke too soon. He certainly had enough wherewithal to roll out of the way of that.
Let's see if whatever happened to that leg, if he's worked it out. No, he has not. He is really favoring that leg.
When he...
that could be something as simple as like a Charlie horse, but I mean, he could have done something serious.
Well, the longer the match goes, the more risk of permanent injury he faces.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a quadricep or a hamstring. What's happened there, but man.
What certainly limited his offense is limited his mobility. The two things that, as we've said, give Rocket Benson such explosiveness with his offense.
You don't see him reacting to pain like this very often. So I've got to.
Oh my! That was brutal.
And he just gave him an uppercut. Rocket is really having a hard time getting over this.
5 minutes elapsed in the time minute. Time limit, 10 minutes remain.
Cody King staying right on top of him, pushing the action.
And in only 5 minutes, these two men have done quite a bit of damage to each other. Reversal. Oh, he got all of that lariat right there.
You know, I really hope something hasn't happened that's going to hinder Josh the Rocket Benson outside of just this one encounter. It was just when he went over that clothesline over the top rope, something happened when he hit.
Well, you definitely have to think about living to fight another day, but Benson is not.
He's firing back.
No, if he's going down swinging for sure.
He's got his second wind about him.
Off his feet, another high-impact clothesline. But again, still favoring the leg.
I believe the Rocket was soaring on that one. You got to wonder how much it took out of him.
He's trying to gut it out. Able to maintain enough balance to execute that slam there, but still clearly wincing in pain.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make sure that gets checked out.
Oh, not nearly as quick with that shoulder tackle as he typically is, and Cody had a perfect opportunity to do what he's doing now. He's picked the ankle.
Oh, look at Air 4 pulling the rope back so Josh the Rocket Benson couldn't reach it.
That might be the only thing able to save Benson right now. No! But he finds a way to break the hold. Both men back on their feet now. Oh, look at that.
Almost like a rock bottom. Josh the Rocket Benson got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the Rocket, Josh Benson. Take nothing away from Cody King, even though he suffered yet another defeat. But my goodness, let's talk about the performance of the Rocket, Josh Benson.
Well, I would just like to say if my assistant Stephanie is listening in the back, when Rocket goes through the curtain, I want him out of here and I want him checked out.
We'll get you
still got the main event.
We do indeed, fans. It is coming up right after this break.
Hello to quality time at Marco's. Hello to the best part of the day. And to making someone else's. Say hello to late nights and to the best night ever. These are the primo moments, and they call for Italian quality pizza. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce with a history in the making from the original Gianmarco recipe. Say hello to an authentic favorite. Every store, every day. The Italian way. Hello, Primo.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to that time. It is main event time. And everybody's favorite U.S. champion. I say that
once again, fans, tonight's main event is scheduled for one fall with a 45-minute time limit, and it is for the PWA United States Championship. Introducing first the challenger. In the ring to my right, at a weight of 390 pounds, the Nordic Nightmare, the Pride of Sweden, Bjorn!
Long live Bjorn, the former United States champion himself, looking to recapture the gold tonight.
And his opponent, weighing tonight 358 pounds from Silver Run, Maryland, your reigning defending PWA United States champion, JT H.
The artist formerly known as JT Hogg now wants to be referred to as JTH, and he gets upset if anybody calls him anything otherwise. JTH with his first title defense after winning it two episodes ago here on PWA Rush, and Bjorn quick to get a title rematch. Good Lord, Aaron! Thank God you're back.
I believe you were trying to say he was quick to invoke his rematch clause.
I think that's what I was trying to say.
And I was about to compliment you on allowing this rematch to take place so quickly, because this is a rematch of the finals of the tournament to crown a new United States champion.
The rematch happened quicker than I can say it.
Well, you can go back and revisit the first match between these two just a few short weeks ago, and this is yet another great main event we have the opportunity to present to all of the fans out there watching on YouTube. But
yeah, you can check us out on PWA Rush episode number 5.
But JT Hogg was not going to be able to avoid Bjorn for very long. And the championship committee saw fit to schedule this match, to sign it, to decide once and for all who the better man is and who the rightful United States champion is.
Well, I'll stop you there. The rightful United States champion is JTH. JTH pinned Bjorn 2 episodes ago, and the referee counted 3. We can have discussions about how it happened and whether or not it was right, but he is the rightful champion.
Well, and I don't have much ground to dispute that. That is indeed what the record books say. Those are the facts as they stand. But
let me tell you about the facts right now. The facts are Bjorn is coming up behind JT quick.
I don't think the facts mean all that much to the fans right now. They're just seeing these two men, slug it out. Oh my, that was a violent collision with the ring post. Bjorn might have injured himself already.
Our cameraman Hunter, he better watch out.
No,
these two guys are not looking to have a nice, clean, scientific bout. They are going to have a dogfight.
No, he is in harm's way, just like all of our fans here in the front row in the arena. Hopefully they are very aware of their situation, because I don't think JT Hogg would have any remorse.
Easy. You're going to get in trouble.
I'm not the one worried about getting in trouble.
He's going to hear you calling him JT Hogg. You know JTH doesn't like being called JT Hogg. You know JT Hogg upsets JTH, and he doesn't like to hear people call him JT Hogg.
Well, I'm surprised to hear you being someone worried about offending JTH, whatever you want to call him.
Oh, yeah. He's a good close friend of mine. We talk often. We exchange greetings cards during the holidays.
Well, there was nothing friendly about that elbow to the sternum. Oh my, and follows it up with a huge running splash. Bjorn, after dropping a few pounds, is now very close to that 400-pound mark again, and what a collision that was. Oh my goodness. JT almost went head first through the ropes to the concrete floor. That's the only thing that saved him, those ropes. My goodness. We've seen Bjorn hit some people pretty darn hard in the past, but that was devastating.
And Rose Montgomery's doing what she should do, and that's just keeping her distance and letting these guys go at it.
Oh, going to bring him out of the corner the hard way. JT Hogg trying to hold on. JTH, excuse me. He might not even know what his name is after getting his head bounced off the back of the canvas like that.
That takes a lot of power on behalf of Bjorn to yank JT out of the corner. Did he? Oh, I think
that
he got him low.
That is a very salient point, though. We don't, Bjorn, this is a 45-minute time limit.
I think he got him low. Bjorn is hurting.
And if Bjorn has winded himself, or if he's...
No, I think JT hit him with a low blow, and the referee maybe didn't see it. Referee Rose Montgomery.
Oh, and
JT's walking her down.
Well, he's as adept with the power maneuvers and with the bull rush offense, driving those knees into the shoulder.
JTH, he is a formidable opponent, obviously, United States champion, but he's been around 20-plus years. He has been all over this country wrestling for years and years, and has ended up here in the Premier Wrestling Alliance.
Oh, running knee lift. Did you see how quickly he seized upon that opening and drove that knee into the jaw of Bjorn, who had fought his way back to his feet, was driving JT Hogg into the corner, connected with a series of shots to the body and a couple of really good forearms, but just that quickly, it's all JT Hogg, JTH.
Well, and he's smothering him with this offense, and he's not hitting him with any, what you would call knockout blows. Oh, as I say that, Bjorn takes back over. But JT, it's just the pitter-patter of everything he's hitting him with is going to take up the cumulative effect.
Well, these two men are picking up right where they left off in terms of the intensity and the brutality from their initial encounter. Oh, puts on the brakes, does JT. Took him a little bit, but he got Bjorn all the way and follows in with a knee. Got off of his feet, drove that knee into the breadbasket.
Well, and he's trying to, if he can separate a rib, displace, some cartilage or crack something, it's going to make every breath he takes that much more difficult.
Momentarily, even just to take the wind out of JT and then, of Bjorn, clamps on a double wrist lock here.
Yeah, Rose Montgomery, she's just there. I think she's like the Queen of England. She's just there for looks. These two, you're not going to need to stop it for a submission between these two. Count the three or the count out.
Well, JT did not have Bjorn in a position to where he could really apply that hold with maximum effectiveness.
I think Bjorn would rather you break his arm and take it with you before he would quit.
I wouldn't doubt that a bit. And JT Hogg has eschewed any sort of traditional wrestling tactics here and is just now grabbing at the beard and trying to get a good look at our monitor here. See, he's got one hand under the chin.
Now he's resorting to biting.
He's biting the man.
What do you expect, Aaron? You act like you're surprised. JT
and you're right,
has thrown the rule book out. JT is all about himself. He cares about nobody else, and he wants to make sure that he stays on top of the mountain.
I'm still a civilized person, and I'm still utterly mortified.
Well, you're looking at one guy who isn't for sure, and one guy who can be led to not being so civilized in Bjorn if JT continues on.
Big Irish whip. Duck from Bjorn. Oh!
Let's not forget, Bjorn is the man who used to walk around with a bone in his mouth, chewing on it. And not because it tasted good, but because he is a wild man. He is a savage.
Well, and as you can see, it takes quite a bit to keep him down for very long because all the punishment that he just suffered, he's back in control, hammering away. These men have just been drawn back and swinging as hard as they possibly can with every punch and every shot.
Well, and when he hits with the knee to the stomach, JT has had stomach issues. It's caused him to be out for periods of time for surgeries and recovery. So JT needs to be careful taking all those blows. Wow.
Nice arm drag takedown there.
JTH. It's hard. It's difficult to deal with.
Well, again, back to working on the arm. Definitely with a lot greater control. But Bjorn still uses all that upper body strength. He can roll over and get to a knee, then he should be able to break this hold. Easier said than done. It's easier for me to say that sitting here. I don't have a 360-pound maniac trying to maul me.
I'm about 250, and I'm pretty level-headed these days.
And I'm very thankful for that.
I'm looking forward to next week. I just found out that we are going to hear from Kevin Pruitt next week on this very program.
Not to make light of it, but Bjorn might be hearing from a spine specialist.
Oh, absolutely.
Makes the cover, but did not hook the leg. Even with the mass and the weight of JT, did not have it distributed across the shoulders enough to keep Bjorn down and successfully defend this U.S. championship. But yes, next week will be very interesting. We are going to hear from our champion, as if we haven't heard enough from him already. Certainly a memorable conversation that you saw at the start of the program, fans.
Well, the fans have been writing into the PWA offices ever since the cage match went down, and they want to know what's going on, and we're going to hear next week from them. Speaking of what's going on, I want to give you an update. My assistant Stephanie got Josh the Rocket Benson out of here. He's on his way to the hospital
to get checked out. Oh my goodness! What was that? What was that?
What the?
He's got that horseshoe Referee called for the bell, no choice.
What the heck?
Again, Bjorn is screwed.
This is...
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by disqualification, Bjorn. However, still the PWA United States champion, JTH. Well, fans, unfortunately, we are out of time. We hate to leave things.
We need to get some referees out here. Get him off of Bjorn.
Fans, I'm shocked. I'm appalled. You're going to have to come back next time on YouTube to see the aftermath of this. As we said, we're also going to hear from our heavyweight champion, Kevin Pruitt. But for now, we're going to leave you with JTH, still the U.S. champion. For the franchise player, Chris Pruitt, this is Aaron Hurt saying thank you. For more wrestling excitement from PWA, subscribe to this channel or click on the links for more great action.